Muten Gaming on YouTube. And
what up, y'all? Short stream today. All right, yo. Let's put these on. I don't know why people think just because it's like a game's anniversary, you're gonna get like some Zelda announcement. I want to look something up. Uh, so I'm looking up Chef RPG. Updates. I really want to play Chef RPG again because I'm just waiting for them to finish making the game. I guess I'll start over to be honest, because whatever. Ain't really know. They just trying to figure out the skill tree and all that. I just don't. I'd rather just start over to be honest. No video game news. I'm just gonna listen to a video about Code Vein 2, to be honest. Because it's like a game that's coming out soon, and I really kind of fuck with it. You know what I mean? Let me see. Code Vein 2. Yeah, let's listen to the weapon classes again. I didn't finish the whole video, but
evenly distributed.
File free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th, no matter your tax situation. Get the TurboTax app now.
It's Deadpool's turn to shine.
Distributed jack of all trades and master of none choice that will simply get the job done with no gimmick.
let's just start it from the beginning.
Compared to the first game,
Want to ring in the new year with style and serious savings? Let me show you. Ashley has hot buys starting at just
slap into your character's hands. The Rune Blades, Halberd, Twin Blades, Hammer, One-Handed Sword, Grilled Cheese Sandwich, Bayonet, and Two-Handed Sword. I recently got to play an early pre-release build of Code Vein 2 at this
really like
Cathedral
the
gameplay
character
event, where
creator.
I believe I'm one of these three. Yep. And I spent most of my time here messing around with the updates to the combat system. There's a few other things I want to talk about later, like your offensive and defensive slots and your equipped jail. But first, which weapon should you main? Which weapon fits your playstyle best? One of the brand new weapon types that wasn't in Code Vein 1 are the Rune Blades.
What
These
are
are
the
two
Rune Blades?
floating blades that emulate the movements
Okay.
of your character to swing and rotate in ways not
kinda
gravitably
like that.
possible from the other weapons. A cool thing about the Rune Blades is that they can actually be commanded out to attack independently from your character. This gives you the option to use the Rune Blades kept directly near you for increased attack power and reach, or thrown out to act like a boomerang bladed minion. While the blades are detached from you, you can still cast some abilities that don't require the Rune Blades, or you can stay back and items while the blades are spinning. But until the blades return back to you, you'll be limited to only using your actual fists and foot.
Let me turn it down.
So the Rune Blades kind of end up functioning like playing a magic pugilist class. To sum up the Rune Blades with some simple pros and cons,
that's kind of
the
tight.
con is that the startup of most attacks is somewhat slow, since the concept of the Rune Blades is that your character swings, then the blades swing. Sometimes you might get caught in a fancy animation and take a hit. However, if you're looking for a deeper core moveset to play around with, you're gonna like the Rune Blades. Some of its attacks hit a wide arc in front of you, spin all the way around the character, or strike from long range, which lets you create a more dynamic playstyle. By the way, something you should know is that individual weapons among even the same weapon type, like two different Rune Blades here, can have entirely different attribute scaling between them. So choosing which weapon type you're going to main doesn't entirely also lock you into how you should distribute your attributes when you level up. I like that. Next up is the Halberd. I found this one to be a pretty satisfying weapon to huck around, since many of its attack animations have huge, juicy reach, ensuring you're gonna connect with something near you. If you look at the old moveset of the Halberd from Code Vein 1, it's a very basic forward pokey vertical swinging weapon. The new Halberd, though, hits in a more useful, wider horizontal arc, making it much better suited for handling multiple enemies at once. Although the Halberd has a more simplistic, easy-to-pick-up moveset than, say, the Rune Blades, it gains a lot more of its combat flexibility from its weapon format, which are the active abilities you can trigger down on the bottom right. Love the one that continually spun the Halberd above you, blendering heads. Overall, the pros and cons of making the Halberd your main. For a con, I would say, again, this is another one with a somewhat slower startup to its swings, putting it around the medium-low attack speed tier. However, a big pro is that the Halberd's moveset got a huge glow up from Code Vein 1. Its reach is amazing, and I would put this as the best crowd control weapon of the bunch, at least for handling close quarters, grouped up piles of enemies. If that's important to you, you'll enjoy how the halberd swings. Next is another brand new weapon type that wasn't in the previous game, the twin blades. These two swords are the fastest multi-hit weapons you're gonna find.
I like twin blades.
The twin blades are focused on dashing in with quick spikes of damage.
I like the rune blades and the twin blades so far.
Needed, somewhat akin to playing an assassin or rogue style class. Many of its weapon formae are either movement based to get you in and out of combat, or skewed towards shredding out DPS with rapid, continuous swings. The pros and cons of using the twin blades: a con is that they have pretty short reach, so you might have to get right up in there practically sniffing the enemy's chin. Although the twin blades have a fast startup to their attacks, they tend to have a slightly longer end of attack lag to account for the animation of that second sword coming around. The advantages of the twin blade, though: their quick multi-hit damage can effectively build up status elements if you want to go that route, and it's going to be generally a little bit easier to take on faster, more agile bosses that leave very short openings to squeeze in as much damage as you can. Next is the hammer. For such a large, blunt weapon, your character swings this thing around like their arm muscles have arm muscles that then took supplements. This is a big step up from Code Vein 1, because in that the hammer's moveset was slower, and your character seemed barely strong enough to control its girthy weight. Now though, you swing that hammer around with authority and confidence, and I just flat out prefer the new moveset directly compared to how it used to be. I particularly like the jump attack of the hammer, which is a great way to close the distance while slamming down with a stagger. Jump attacks are new to Code Vein 2. The first game didn't even have a jump button. A summary of the pros and cons of going hammer: a con is that, yes, it is technically one of the slower attack speed weapons, with a pretty big delay between starting an attack and when it connects. You'll need to carefully time your attack openings, or you will be punished and take a hit. The pros of using the hammer, though: when you do connect with it, it can stagger many of the lesser enemies, often setting them up for easy follow-ups. And the hammer's focus on jumping you up into the air all the time with such a ridiculously proportioned weapon gives it a real satisfying badass feel. Fun factor matters. Next up is the one-handed sword. This is like picking Mario in Mario Kart. It's the evenly distributed jack-of-all-trades and master-of-none choice that will simply get the job done with no gimmicks. Compared to the first game, the one-handed swords were swung more like a heavier broadsword, but in the sequel, the one-handed swords function more like katanas. It's faster, more precise, and less brutishly swung. This makes for a great boss weapon, since its attack startup is quite quick, so you're not locked into unnecessarily long animations, making it easier to time your dodges and blocks in between attack strikes. Sometimes you want simplicity when the fights start getting brutally demanding. In summary, the only con I can think of for the one-handed sword is maybe that its attack reach is kind of short, but that's about it. The advantage is, though, it has a really snappy moveset.
I'll use that sword if I find a cool sword.
And its combos flow together much better than they did in the first game. Next is the bayonet, which is going to be the best pure ranged focus weapon you can pick.
The bayonet is kind of hard.
Of attacking
That's kind of
close
tough.
Proximity with the bayonet's bayonet, its ability to manually fire bullets is why you would choose this one. Compared to Code Vein 1, the bayonet functions somewhat similar to its original moveset. If you're looking to play a ranged build or like a caster build, this is going to be the best option for hanging on the back line. By the way, you can choose to have your AI buddy actually out on the field helping you like a co-op partner, or fuse them into your character to increase your stats if you prefer playing by yourself. Some pros and cons of the bayonet. A con is that its close-range moveset is pretty basic and limited with its attack reach. And you'll need to account for stopping to reload its magazine when your ranged attack's empty. But a big positive of using the bayonet: those ranged attacks can sometimes be the freest damage you can inflict, chipping away tons of health before the enemy can sometimes even reach you. The bayonet is also what I would consider to be the best weapon to have as your secondary offhand equip, since you can use this to pull enemies from a distance and split them up. And the last of the 7 main weapon types are the big two-handed swords. Although one of the slower weapons, these can yield some of the hardest hitting singular strikes. Compared to Code Vein 1, the speed of its moveset has been slightly increased, making it a little easier to wield in the sequel. Like using the hammer, though, you'll need to pick your attack openings carefully to be effective.
Of course, I like the big sword.
Swords are not button masher friendly. From long wind-up charge attacks to the ability to deflect incoming blows, this is one weapon requiring pretty skillful timing. That might be a con for some or a challenge accepted to others, but either way, its biggest drawback is its drawback. It takes a while to pull back and
I wonder if this game has like cool maps. I never played Code Vein 1, but I knew it just wasn't ready to play or whatever.
High skill ceiling to reach for. So that's all the 7 primary weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get this on PC, man.
Let me know down in the comments which one spoke to your soul.
I want it on PlayStation, but I'm gonna just get it on PC.
Fans, like t-shirts, water bottles, and totes, so everyone can gift it, work in it, and take it, whether it's one of a kind or one for your whole
fucking
team.
ads, bro.
Now I want to briefly talk about this slot right here, your equipped jail. Essentially, you attack with your main weapon to build up the bleed effect on the enemy, which turns a section of their health bar red. Then you use your equipped jail to do a drain attack, which pops that bleed that you built up. That's the general flow of combat.
Okay, that's tough.
The Ogre Claw is your basic starting jail, which does a forward dash attack. The Hounds do a 2-part attack that makes you somewhat resistant to interruption and increases your total defense more than the other jails. The Bats will send out a swarm that latches onto the enemy, passively draining blood over time, at a faster rate the closer you stand to the target. The Reaper is a spinning blade attack that can block or deflect incoming strikes during its startup. The Stinger sends out a long-reaching blade that can be charged to send enemies flying on impact. And Ivy is the last one I had access to in this build, but this one's pretty cool because you can hold the input to manually move around an AoE reticule, then pop up a bed of blades in the area you set. Another thing to consider is your defensive equipment. I had access to just a few of them in this build, but here's a basic shielded block, pretty self-explanatory, but there's also the bracer that's used to parry incoming attacks. And the Umbral Shift gives you simply an improved dodge if you're not into blocking and parrying. And last, I had just 2 to pick from in this build, but this is your offensive slot. One was a manually aimed bow and arrow, and the other was a big battle axe that can trigger a large area of effect attack that can temporarily slow enemies caught in blast. Okay, and that's about all the time I had to play around in this preview event, but that should maybe be enough to start formulating how you're going to build out your character at launch. Alright, that's it for now.
Yeah,
I
can't wait to just make my character in this game. It comes out like the 9th. The 29th. Okay. That's in like 2 weeks. You know what? I'm gonna look at something real quick. Maybe I should buy a new fucking graphics card. It's so quiet without the YouTube video. Let's look up a Neo 3 video actually. Cause when did Neo 3 come out? Let me see. When does Neo 3 come out? Okay, so these come out literally. They come out back to back. They come out back to back Fridays. One comes out on the 29th, Thursday, and the next Friday, this game's out. I'm gonna play both of them. I don't know how. I legit just might go fucking buy a fucking TV, man. I gotta do some budget. I gotta move around some fucking money and shit. Some games I just want to sit on the couch and play, yo. But I just don't want to buy a fucking couch. I really don't. Damn it. I don't know why I didn't jump, but whatever. Like, I mean, I guess I should have, but if I would have went forward, I'm trying to like do everything, like really just go 50% the beginning, man. But I wish they gave me a bigger stage, give me some more room, but I have no room. Wow. Damn. I just fucked up. Oops. do that. Let me look at my things. I might get... only have one though. Because I don't have a slot for it. Damn, man. I really need one of them things. Maybe I should die right in the middle. You just fight them on, you know, they're rarely right there. They're always chasing me. Damn it, I didn't think, I thought I was gonna go back. I didn't think I was gonna even go off. I didn't have any web. Shit. Oh shit, I have this thing on screen. Oops, my bad, y'all. I mean, you know, for those who are watching. God damn it. Oh my god. It's like a weird. They just had me in like a jump rope session. Fuck, man. I just did really bad on that one's. It's like I was just in a bad rhythm. You got to be in a rhythm to fight that shit. I was off beat with the choir, dog. Choir fucking death. I'm mad he didn't die. I had nowhere to go. God damn it. I just did bad on that. They got me in that weird corner up there. Damn it, I didn't think. Damn. Oh my God. That's crazy, man. That shit hit me. That was just bad. Damn it. Damn. Didn't mean to do that. Thought he was dead. Thought he was fucking dead. Damn it. Damn, this shit is, they're just everywhere. Once you do something, you're vulnerable. They're hitting you in your vulnerable window.
get him.
Damn it. Damn it.
Hold on, it ain't. Let go.
Damn it. Oh man, I fucked up. I didn't mean to do that. Jeez. I meant to go to the left twice. God damn it. Oops. Really? I thought they were gonna die. I thought they both were gonna die. So bad, but whatever, man. All right. Oh man. Oh, this is a wrong controller, bro. Uh, oh, he's losing the goddamn controller, dog. Like a TV remote control. All right. Damn. Bro, this is over. There's no way I'm not gonna get hit twice, dog.
Hold on.
That was weird. Well, I gotta start getting ready for the night and the evening, man. Just a little practice workout, I guess. Little practice workout. You know what I mean? A lot of games coming
YouTube,
out.
he's Muten Gaming on YouTube, and
A lot of games coming out, and just not enough time to play them all. Shit come up.